This is what I think would happen to the characters in Hannah Montana if they were real people. Part 2. After he and Lily broke up, Oliver would drop out of college and go for a rap career, which really wouldn't go anywhere. He'd have an emotional call with Miley where she'd tell him that he wasn't really being who he truly was and he needed to embrace himself. He'd then go for a more feminized e-boy aesthetic, put out a single and a homemade video called Just Because I Don't Have a Kitty Doesn't Mean I Don't Know How to Scratch, and he'd go mega viral. He'd also collaborate with Hannah Montana on his second album. Jackson would fall in love with a supermodel that he met one day at the surf shop, but when he talked to her, she'd say that she only dates lawyers. So he'd go to law school for 7 years, get his business law degree, and then come back, and remarkably, she'd still be there, but she'd married a 95-year-old millionaire. But just at that time, Rico was in trouble with the IRS, so Jackson would use his business law degree to get Rico out of trouble, and then they'd become business partners and be very wealthy. Billy Ray and Miley would get in a huge argument when it felt like Billy Ray was more concerned about the profitability of Hannah Montana than Miley's declining mental health. She would also then realize that he was actually taking a way bigger cut as manager than he should have been, and they would have a huge falling out. This would eventually be remedied, though, when they had a duet on their hometown stage, and Billy Ray gave back most of the profits that should have been Hannah Montana's in the first place.